Hi, my name is Patrick and I'm 15 years old and I'll be your MC for today. I was 9 years old the first time I started programming and I've done many projects on my computer as well as some on developer board hardware. I like outdoors, long summer days, and taking naps. However, this year COVID-19 hit and we had to shelter in place. So when Sci5 started this program to get kids to beta test their new Hi5 board, a bunch of us jumped on it and it's been pretty fun. Today, we will showcase the various projects we did on our Hi5 boards, and if you have any questions, please ask them in the Q&A and we'll answer them after the presentations. But first, I want to acknowledge the effort that everyone put into this, and the people are Ivy, Annie, Kevin, Joy, William, Michael, Celine, Zinhan, Amelia, Zunin, Elia, Jake, Jacob, Elkin, Cynthia, and Elaine. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. We are entering an era where everything around us is becoming smarter. A key difference you see in the Hi5 board designed for AIoT and other boards is that it has all kinds of sensors to tell temperature, acceleration, orientation, etc., just like us human beings, and then it can make some decisions on its own. We have a couple inventors whose projects leverage the compass, so the Hi5 can tell you when it is facing north. I would like to invite our youngest inventor, Celine, to tell you how she did it. Celine, please.
Hello everyone, I'm the little inventor Celine. I'm 6 years old. Welcome to be one of us Hi5 inventors. Thank you. Thank you.
Please play the video.
Please play the video. Play the video.
How? Please play the first video for Celine.
Everyone, my name is Shirley. I'm 6 years old. Today I'll show you how to play a compass on Hi5. Let's get started. This means as the board gets compass heading north, the green arrow display. Let's go to the next. This means when the board gets not heading to north, can air top right on purple X. Let's see if it works. This is a micro mouse. It works. Thank you.
Okay, that was really interesting, Celine. So the question, one of the questions I have is, what's the difference between this compass and a regular compass?
Regular compass on her phone.
Okay, thank you.
I made a compass on the Hi5 board. I'm so proud of it. Thank you.
Okay. Great job, Celine. So next up, an essential attribute of us human beings and the smart AIoT devices is to be able to connect to the outside world and with each other. The Hi5 has a chip that can connect through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. With that connectivity, it can get almost endless information from the outside world, like the current time, weather, sports stats, country information, stock prices, etc. Our next inventor, Annie, made a weather reporter, and let's see how she did it.
Hello, my name is Annie. I'm in 9th grade and 14 years old, and I made the weather reporter. Please show my video. Hello, my name is Annie, and today I'll be showing you how I made the weather reporter with the hi-fi board. Let's get into it. So first off, you can see that I connected the board to my Wi-Fi, and then I asked it to request some data from the api.openweathermap.org. Later, we will take the data and match it to an image. Here I'm showing what would happen with only one of the several weather conditions. If the weather is clear, it will play a happy tune and then display a little animation. Here are all the weather conditions. For the more negative conditions, I chose to play a minor variant of the tune. This was a success. It played a happy tune and showcased a little image of a cloud. Here I just covered it with a slightly transparent screen so that you can see it better. Notice the little cloud shape? It worked. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have fun creating with the hi-fi board.
Okay, thank you, Annie. That's pretty cool. But a question I have about this is, how do you determine the kind of music you play for the different weathers?
I thought for more happy weathers like sunny or cloudy, it would play a happier tune. And if it was more moody, sad kind of weather, I would play a sad tune.
Cool. Thank you, Annie. So Professor Asanovich talked about how arcade games inspired him to make faster game machines, and he is now one of the most respected scholars in computer architecture. We like games too. So a lot of us created fun games with the high five, like the Snake game from Ivy, Meteor game from Kevin, Dice from Jake, Digital Pet from Elaine, and Navigation game from Michael. I have Michael here to show you how he coded his game.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael, and I'm in 11th grade. And I made a navigation game with my sci-fi board. So yeah.
Hello, my name is Michael Peng, and today I will be showing you guys how to make a simple navigation game on the hi-fi board shown over here. And we will only be needing this one side for it. So let's jump right into it. This is my board over here. You only have to look at the LED. The game is pretty basic. You just, as the player, you can press either of the buttons to navigate, and a line of walls moves down the screen that you try to avoid. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And in the end, it'll show how many walls you have cleared. Try real quick to show how it looks. Let's say game over and then display the score. There you go, that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to walk through my MicroPython program. So the game is run by frames, and to do this I need our code a while loop over here as shown. To track each frame, I've created a variable called count, and it is incremented every iteration of the while loop. So down here. This variable is essentially used to separate how fast the player moves and how fast the wall moves. So now I'm going to walk through each component of the while loop. These first three lines are what draw the shapes that are displayed on screen. This next portion allows for the control of the player X position on the board. next portion of the code just manages wall movement based off the frames and determines the final score based off of the player crashes into one of these walls. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you so much, Michael. The question I have for you is, how do you determine the speed of the walls coming down in your game?
So if you've noticed, I've encased like my entire game in a while loop, and it's like a framed based game, which means that like for every iteration of the while loop represents like a frame, and after a certain amount of frames, I made like the wall move forward once. Like I think in the video it was like after 15 frames, the wall would move forward once. So if you wanted to make the wall move faster or move slower, you would change like the amount of frames it would take for the wall to move.
Okay, thank you. So next we're going to have another inventor who made a game, Elaine, to show us how she did her digital pet project.
Hello, my name is Elaine. I'm 10 years old and I'm going to 6th grade next year. Please play the video. Using the LED screen, you can make almost any animal you want. I chose to make a hamster-like thing, and its name is Sky. Now onto the code. Using indexes, I made it so you can change the screen. This is the pet screen, this is the happiness screen, and this is the food screen. If you click the A button on this screen, the pet will jump up and down, and it will increase its happiness. As you can see, the heart is now halfway full. You can also make your pet eat the watermelon or any other fruit or vegetable that you want your pet to eat, as you can also use your LED screen to program that. You can see that my pet ate the bites out of the watermelon. Every time you press the A button, the pet jumps up and down. Let's see, this is what I've used to code my virtual pet. After importing NeoPixel so I could use the LED screen, you can see that I have a variable called views and views index. In views, it says pet, happiness, and food, the screen names. So every time the view index goes up, it will change the screen to either pet, happiness, or food. I first set the happiness level to 100 and food level to 100, as I slowly decrease the food level and happiness level so the player has to keep feeding and playing with their pet. When button B is pressed, the view index goes up by 1 so that the screen will change. If the view index is pet, as you can see here, and button A is pressed, then the food and happiness level will go up. If the view index is on happiness, then it will show the happiness level, and if the view index is on food, then it will show the watermelon or whatever food that you've chosen.
That's a cool pet, Elaine. So the question I have for you is, can your pet grow over time?
You can code it to make it grow over time using the LED screen, but I did not do that.
Okay, nice. So now our final inventor, Jacob, created a project that gives the lunar and solar time on LEDs. So let's see how he did that.
Hey everyone, my name's Jacob and I'm 14 years old, and today I'll be presenting my solar and lunar custom watch face project I did on the High 5. Hey guys, my name's Jacob and I'm 14 years old. Today I'll be talking about the solar and lunar custom watch face project I did on this High 5 board. So this is the code for the solar and lunar custom watch face project, written in MicroPython, which is a variation of the popular Python program. So first, we set the Wi-Fi mode. Then we connect the Hi-Fi board to Wi-Fi. And here we have the function that will return the time in your local area by connecting to the website worldtimeapi.org. And in this infinite loop, we will display the animation on the LED array of the high-five board for the solar and lunar cycles. So at different times of the day, the animated sun or moon will be in a different location of the sky, just like in real life. So it's the evening right now, and the moon is just coming up. And after running the code, we can see that on the LED array, there's a sliver of the moon peeking up out of the green horizon or landscape with a blue sky. Thanks for watching. Make sure to try this project out on your own high-five board.
Okay, thank you so much, Jacob. So now if the audience has any questions, we can answer those. Okay. Jacob, why did you choose, what was the inspiration behind your project?
Oh, so I saw like the LED array on the high-five board, and I thought, like, how can I, like, I thought it would just be interesting to code it so that, like, you could see the sun and moon depending on the time of day. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. So Michael, how long did it take for you to make this project?
It took me about like a week to make it.
Okay, nice. Annie, what were some difficulties while making this project?
Overall, it was just getting it so that the speaker and the animation, or not animation, the image would show up at the same time.
Okay, nice. So I think that about covers most of the questions. So now we're gonna have Xiaoyan just do the raffle.
Thank you, Patrick. So what a amazing and impressive showcases. Thank you all the CASPA inventors. So right now let's finish our last round of raffle drawing. How, please go ahead.
First one.
The first one, 5263.
Second one.
1849.
Third one.
52885.
Fourth.
4051.
Last one.
3630.
Okay.
So congratulations, the winners. Please claim your gift in the chat room and email us your home address and the phone number. Thank you. So time is fast. Here, let me show my screen first. Here on behalf of CASPA, I would like to thank all the speakers, showcases, volunteers for your precious time and strong support. Appreciation also goes to all participants, CASPA teams, and volunteers. Each one of you has greatly contributed to the successful completion of wonderful event. Thanks all the CASPA Alliance, especially IEEE, Semi Wiki. Also thanks all the local communities and the professional groups, especially AI Youth, MP4T Mission Possible for Teens, 北大加州校友会、中山大学校友会、 湾区爸妈群、硅谷百家谈、硅谷食堂、硅谷创发联、硅谷萌娃辣妈俱乐部、腾飞教育集团。Thank you all. Everyone has a great weekend. Thank you.